All right, hope you're doing good today, YouTube. So I'm making a video today, a quick video, because I have an arcade machine in my basement. I've got a upright Miss Pacman machine, and I bought it 3 years ago or so. We played on it a while. It's the type that's got like 60 some games on it. And then all of a sudden, a couple of months ago, the screen stopped working and the sound cut out. I researched a bunch on YouTube, tried to figure out if I could fix it, how, and none of the Pacman machines that I saw videos of were like the Pacman machine that I own. So what I wanted to do today was just kind of show you the inside of the Pacman machine that I own and how I received it. I bought this off of eBay about 3 years ago, but it looks like it's been rebuilt. It's a custom. It's not one of the old style Pacman machines. It's totally got new parts inside of it. It's LCD screen. It's a 19.5-inch LCD screen on it. But I'm going to quickly show you my Pacman machine innards, the inside of it, so that if you also have one like mine and you're trying to fix it and your screen went out, so perhaps my issue that I've ran into is the issue you've ran into, and hopefully it'll help you fix your problem. So I'm hoping to fix my problem. So let me just kind of walk you over and show you my setup. All right, so you can kind of see the Pacman machine from here. That's the Pacman machine. So this is what it looks like. It's an upright. Okay. But the back, the inside, looks completely different than anything that I have seen on... Sorry, one second. All right. So we are here now. Again, I am showing you the back of the Pacman machine. Down here is the cable that plugs in. Power supply down there, but I'm going to open it up here and show you what it looks like on the inside. Came with a key, of course. I unlocked it, and then when I pulled the door off, set the door aside, this is what the inside of this machine looks like. So you see we have the glass where we could see the game, stop level, looking down. That's the glass that the player would be looking through. And it looks like a base has been built inside of here that holds the monitor. The monitor was inside of here, an LCD monitor, and this is the monitor right here. So this 19.5-inch monitor, a Dell monitor, was mounted inside of there, and that's what we played the games on. Okay? Inside, on the side, you see the motherboard installed on the side, all the cables that come off of it. Down at the bottom is the power supply. And then over here is the cables that come off of there for the coin operated parts. If I want to make it a coin operated machine, I can do that, but I haven't. But that's what that's for. And up there are the wires and stuff for the buttons and the joystick. Okay, so this is what the inside of my Pacman machine looks like. I didn't see anything like this on YouTube, and I guess it's just a newer build. It's definitely not old school. The old school had a ton of crap in here, cathode ray tubes and big, you know, the CRT monitors. It had a lot of bulbs and a lot of different motherboards with soldered parts on them and all that stuff. But this is very cut and dry. These two cables here that are hanging plug into the monitor. This one here is the power supply, and this one here is, of course, goes to the monitor. Okay, VGA cables. So what I did was the screen stopped working, and also the sound stopped working, right? So I said, shit, it's broken. I waited for like 2 months. I was looking for people to repair it around my area. Nobody lives around my area, southwest of Virginia. It's like a way out in the sticks, and there's basically no contractors of any type out here to get. But what I did was finally open it up. Finally got brave and opened it up and look at it, and I was like, oh my God, doesn't look like it's that difficult. I saw some cables loose. I saw this power cable. I saw this board here that plugs into the motherboard that has all the wires that comes out of it. Wasn't fully set in place completely. And then the cable that went into the monitor was kind of loose. So I plugged everything in nice and tight. And then when I plugged the Pacman machine in again, the sound worked, but the volume, but the screen did not. So the screen was just flickering. It was flickering, and the word Dell was flickering off and on and off and on. It was never getting anywhere. So what I did was went out and just went to Amazon and bought a new monitor. It's not this particular monitor. I looked up this model, and this model is not even made anymore, except for used monitors, and I didn't want a used monitor. So This is a 20-inch, I believe, as close as I could get. Looking up the model, it looked like it was a 20-inch. I could not find anything exactly 20-inch like this, so I went with a 19.5-inch. I'm hoping the screws are gonna line up. The most important part is on the back. There's 4 screws here. The I think it's called Versa or Visa screw holes, VESA, I think. These screws here, 1, 2, 3, 4, are actually the mounting screws here. So you see 4 screws in the board here, and this is where I put the screws in. These 4 screws right here, they go into the board, and then feed into the back of the monitor right here, and that's what holds this really tight in place. So all I have to do, I think, is get the new CRT monitor, which is here. I just bought it, brand new box from Amazon today. I need to take this out, take the monitor, replace it inside of here, screw it down, plug it up, turn it on, and it should work. That's my hope. So what I'm going to do is get it started live, step by step, and kind of go through it. I've already taken out the old monitor. Again, if you've opened up yours and you're having problems with the video showing, the game's actually showing, if you have sound but there's no picture, more than likely your LCD screen has gone out. So you just, if it's mounted like mine, you would take those screws out, unplug it, the power cable and the VGA cable, the monitor cable, unplug both of those, slide your monitor out, buy a new one, slide it in, plug everything up, and hopefully it works. That's my goal, that's my hope. So I'm gonna just start that now. I'm gonna keep it faced, I'll just keep it over here for now. And let me take out the monitor, and then we'll get started. So again, I ordered a 19.5-inch, so it's brand new. It just got here today, just a few minutes ago. And so I'm hoping it's just a matter of swapping this monitor out with the old monitor, plugging it up. So here's this one. So we're gonna set it side by side here and look at them. So look, see, I have the old one sitting directly beside the new one, and they look like they're the same dimensions. Let me turn them over to look at the viewing screen, the viewing area. So the one here, so this one is the new one there, and that's the old one. The one on the right is the new one, the one on the left is the old one. So you see they're about the same viewing space, about 19.5 inches. So I'm pretty confident I can slide that in and plug it up and it'll be good to go. What I have to do here though is make sure that I take these screws out right here. They have 4 screws in. I want to take those out because I'm going to need to put the other 4 screws into these holes on that base. So I've got my drill. Take these loose. These are mounting screws basically. If you wanted to mount it, that's what these screws are for. Okay, so these 4 are out. So what I should be able to do is go over here. See, I'm holding this. I'm gonna slide it right into place right here. Slide it into place. Just like that. See how that's in there? And I'm gonna have to get my screws and get them into those 4 holes. I'm gonna have to set it down here, see if I can line it up right to get those screws in the holes and get that in there. So hopefully, there we go, that's pretty good. Let me get my screws. Start one and the other should be easier. So the purpose of the 4 screws is just to hold it still. You see, now the monitor is nice and still. You see I'm moving it, it's not moving. So now we go around here, we look down in here, we see some gap here in the screen. So I was actually thinking about maybe duct taping the sides to prevent the dust from coming out. But once the back is on, you don't really see it anyway. Let me slide the back on to kind of see if my hypothesis is true. Come on. So I'm sliding the back on real quick. And I'm gonna come over here. And you see? You really can't see it anymore. You can see some space on the sides. So I think I will kind of duct tape just to stop that from being seen. So that's what I'm going to do. You don't have to do this, and I'm not sure if what I want to do is going to work out exactly anyway. But I'm going to try to line this area with duct tape. That's going to seal off and make it dark. Okay, that's my plan all the way around. I'll be back when I get that done. I'll show you what I've done, okay? That's where I am right now. All right, so I am back. So as you can see, the monitor is in there. New monitor is here. I have duct tape surrounding the edges, inside and outside, all the way down. I don't have any on the bottom. I don't think I need it. It's right beside the baseboard down there, so I don't think I need it there. But I put it here so you couldn't see the sides of the Pacman machine inside when the back is closed. That's my hope. I haven't checked that yet, but hold on and let me put the back on and let me check. Oh, and you notice the cables are plugged in. I have the cable plugged in here for the VGA output, and I have the power cable hooked in under there. So hopefully, when I put this back on here, come on. There we go. Putting the back on. And then when I plug this up, my hope is that we have sound and audio, or audio and video. Here we go. You see it's on the screen now for all the games. So from here, my number one game is go over here. I think this is it. I think Miss Pacman, the fast Miss Pacman. Let's see. I like the fast Miss Pacman. So you see here, my machine is now working perfectly fine. I'm not going to play the whole game here, of course, but you get the idea. I don't want to bore you for 2 hours. That's about how long a game takes for me. Give me that ghost. There we go. So that's it, folks. So you see the game is fixed. So if you have this same make and model, I don't know make and model, but it looks like this and the insides look like that, right? If your machine looks like my machine and the screen went out, it's as simple of a fix as just pulling the old monitor out, buying a new monitor, 19.5 or 20-inch monitor, plugging it in here, turning it on, and you have liftoff. So that's it. Just want to make a video of my machine and my problems because it's been sitting here 2 months not played with by myself or my kids because I just was afraid to get in the back of it. And since I've gotten brave enough to open it up and look back there, I found out it's not at all what I've looked at on YouTube. It doesn't have all these complex components back there and a CRT monitor which can possibly shock the crap out of you or kill you. It had none of that. All it has is a basic computer configuration. I mean, it's set up like a basic computer. It's got its motherboard, it's got its peripheral, which is its monitor, and its output and input devices, the joystick, buttons, and the monitor, of course. It's basically just like a computer. You got your power supply down here, so they built it just like that. More cables down here which control the way all the buttons work, but you see it's a pretty simple configuration. So have no fear, take it apart and look at it, and if it looks like mine, hopefully my fix helped you. If my fix helped you, please feel free to like and subscribe on my channel. I appreciate you, and have a wonderful day.